Go.
Even though this house is in decent shape, it's still not gonna need a lot of work in the future. Just to maintain the generators. That's all the big it is.
Look at that tree root. So that's almost blocking, that's blocking about 2/3 of your flow.
And a jet would remove that too?
A jet will remove that, yeah.
Is it just the pressure?
Yes.
Okay.
And where do they insert that?
They'll go right from here, or they can go, since you really don't have an issue under here, I would suggest they go from the main cleanout, which is in that little room
Yeah,
over
so it
there.
is actually in here.
Yep.
The main?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right in the concrete floor.
All right, do you mind showing me?
Yep, yep. My wife's really bad right now. My dad is almost now, but that's your main cleanout.
And you would recommend going
From
through
here.
this one?
Yeah, well, because this is all cast iron in here, and you have no tree root in here. So let's not take a chance of putting a hole through your cast iron, that's all, right?
Yeah.
So the tap comes,
Well, I'll explain it this way. Everything in your house comes to here.
okay,
So even, anything on this side, so this is probably the kitchen sink here. This comes down, it's gonna join this line that goes out, it's gonna join this too, because back in this day and age, what you have is a combination sewer. So as you collect water from around the house, rainwater and stuff comes into the storm drain, it all goes through here. So you have these pipes over here, that sink over there, and it all goes out this way. So you have one line coming out. All right?
question, when you say go out, you're saying like, this then goes to the sewer line?
Yeah, this is the main line that goes all the way out to your fence in the back and connects to the city sewer.
Okay, so it goes this way, towards the fence?
It goes this way.
This way?
This is your backyard. Yeah. Your rear fence is out there.
Oh,
Yeah. So like I said, the city sewer runs along your fence line and everybody taps in like this.
okay.
You, your neighbor, everybody.
I thought this was the fence line. I'm just-
Right.
But okay.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, so let's look at the last little bit here, which is all cast iron. And I can tell you right now that this cast iron, for its age, is in pretty darn good shape. And that's a good thing, because cutting through the floor, it gets expensive
Yes.
to replace that line. Hopefully it stays this nice here. I see houses that are half this age that the sewer line doesn't look like that.
Why do you think that is?
Just because they did it right. That's the only thing I can say, is that they did it right. A lot of times you'll see sewer lines that has bellies in it. And what a belly is where it's lost its pitch. So connections are here and connection here. But the pipe is settled in the middle like it shouldn't. And now it's holding water. So anywhere that it's holding water, even at connections like this, it's hurting the pipe because of all what's sitting in there.
Yeah, the stresses.
Yep. So this is what I was talking about too. So I just came out of the cast iron and now I'm in the PVC right here. And see how it's misaligned? You can see the lip of that connection. So they should have done a better job with that, but they used that Fernco again. So that's really not going to be an issue for you. Okay, so what they did here is they replaced a 2-foot section. This is where the trap was. So they took the trap out and they put this PVC pipe in. Just made a straight pipe. What happens with the traps is the old, like you have a sink trap under here, it's just an S trap. And all it's made to do is hold some water so that the sewer gases don't come in your house, right? Well, the same thing with the house trap, except it's like a big U shape like this with the caps are, like I said before, one cap and another cap. Goes all the way around like this, and then you've got your leads that come off and go out, there's a pipe going out. Well, the problem is that they didn't make it for maintenance. They were made a long time ago, and you can get a snake through it, but you can't get this through it. You snap this cable which will cost me thousands.
And they don't have cables that are
Durable,
durable enough to.
not a camera.
Gotcha.
Snake cable, you know, you can get in there and you can, oh man, the snake cable, you can put through anything, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, so again, the cask, even up to this point, it's moderately scaled, maybe a little bit of heavy scale coming, but I think it's got some life left in it. It's definitely got life left in it. And this is, see that black stuff there? That's just stuff that they're putting down the drain that they shouldn't. Don't ever put grease down the drain or anything like that. Just let it harden, put it in something, let it harden and throw it away. Don't put it down the drain. And that black stuff you see on there is what I was talking about with the screen for the washer.
Gotcha. Okay. And then have you ran into houses where they did just have to kind of replace the entire?
Oh, many, all the time. All the time, brother. So,
Oh, you said it's because it's 80 feet from.
well, this is a short run from the rear foundation of your house to the fence. If you had to replace that whole thing, you'd probably be looking at, you'd find somebody down here doing that for somewhere in the area of 6,000 to 8,000, which is really good because my sewer line goes across the street in my subdivision, so I have to, not only do I have to tear up my sidewalk and the whole street, I gotta tear up the sidewalk on the other side of the street and go into their grass between the sidewalk and the house. That's where my sewer line
Sounds
runs.
awfully convenient.
That right there would be,
Oh,
$25,000 to $30,000.
yeah.
At that point, you would ask other neighbors to chip in. Hey, like, does everybody want their stuff changed? But
Community update.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
Wow,
crazy.
that's a terrible design.
It is. And the only reason that I know of that they do that is because the planners that came out to say where the road's gonna go and where the houses are gonna go, they gave the okay for the sewer lines. The sewer lines went in and they moved the road for one reason or another, you know?
Maybe that conversation wasn't had again.
Yeah, well, yep, very true. So all I'm gonna say to you is, you know, we're gonna watch that one separation. That might not be a separation at all. And then just monitor your whole line because of its age. But I can't say anything that you need to do right now.
Okay.
Which is really good.
And what was the, how often